Is up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody had a fantastic Saturday. Packers won today, so hooray on that front. Um, we had a very busy Saturday yesterday. Got me a new vehicle, so it's pretty cool. Ladies getting all over. Making sure stuff straightened out. I'm gonna try and put in the shirt orders this week. So hopefully, in about 2 weeks, I'll be able to ship out the shirts. Hopefully. What's up, ENW? I just said that hopefully the shirts will get ordered this week, so I should be able to have them done in about 2 weeks. The Apex art still on the website, still available. We do have a lot of bundles, so if you want to get yourself a knife, bundle is really the way to go. As long as I remember to include the patch, that's fine. It's okay. How's your weekend been, PNW? That game starts in 15 minutes. We've had some crazy upsets today, which was kind of shocking, and then some that were just not upsets and totally expected the outcome. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Brian? Hope you had a good Saturday. To get it? Did you get all your flooring done? We got the sticker put on the new ride. Nice. Jesus. Also put a vinyl sticker on the bike. That's the new ride. It's a Terrain 2019 Terrain. which is really funny because it looks almost identical to Alina's car. 60 hours on the arc, hell yeah, that's awesome, man. I ain't too bad, it's pretty sharp. I sent uh this picture to Zach and I said, here's what happens if you feed a mogwai after midnight, they reproduce. Not too bad. Payments are a little bit higher than what we wanted. Um, but we're gonna make it work. Um, Alina will be getting a raise and we'll be able to move some stuff. So it's fine. But super smooth uh to operate, like good car. I likes it. Lena was giving me shit about it yesterday. She was like, "You've got a nicer car than I do." I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." Alina will be in here in a little bit. She's we're in the process of swapping our insurances. So that didn't sound good. I mean, 1 second. Just dogs acting crazy. Yeah, it's. I've always let Alina get um, the newer cars because I want her to be safe. Typically, she's the one driving longer than what I am. So when we figured out that we could do this, um, a getting ready to have a kid, we both want to have reliable vehicles. B, my dad has back surgery on Thursday, so I got to drive 2 hours down to his house Wednesday night. And so Lena just thought it would be a lot smarter um, for us to go ahead and get me something that's reliable. So, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I've seen some of their stuff on TikTok before, and shit's funny as hell. I had Alina listen to a couple of the songs on her way home from watching the game. She laughed. You working tonight, PNW? Hey, what's up, Lance? Fun. Yeah, we're swapping insurances because going from my car to the terrain, obviously with us having a payment, um, I have to have full coverage. And going from what we were paying with multi-car discount, and then going up. What's up, Brian? Going up to full coverage. Our auto insurance alone was going to go up by over $100. And it's like we're in our late 30s. We have multi-car discount. We have good driving discount. Like this is dumb. But I guess due to inflation, everybody's insurance is getting higher. So we're changing our auto plan. Well, we're changing companies, period. But we're taking our auto plan and our homeowners insurance to Progressive, I think, and we're gonna save like $1,000 a year on our mortgage insurance, um, and like our monthly payment for four vehicles is gonna be like, or no, excuse me, three vehicles is gonna be like 140 some odd dollars a month. Today is my Friday, but the next 3 days off are dental surgery Monday and finishing 10 pens. Oof. What are you getting done, P&W? Hope you're doing well, Brian. Sweet. Oh, I gotcha. You not working tonight, Brian? Good deal. Yeah, I went to a restaurant earlier to watch the Packers play. Saw the Panthers not do a whole lot today. Jeez. Yeah, Lena will enjoy it. Shortly, like I said, she's getting all of her insurance squared away. Which, Brian, you didn't see this, but can't go wrong with the 49ers. They lost today to the Vikings. That's the new vehicle, Brian. Ain't too bad. Dude, I was hoping that the Badgers were gonna do better. Um, but I also wasn't surprised about the outcome. Like, we got stomped. They're just testing the waters, that's all. Yeah, I cannot believe that the 49ers lost to the is it the Vikings they played? Yeah, lost to the Vikings 23-17. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, that the new vehicle or a newer vehicle we got yesterday. It's got heated and cooled seats, remote start, heated steering wheel. Like it's super nice. It was taken care of. It was two previous owners besides me, and they were both leases. So one, I guess, by looking at the Carfax, the first owner, it was a dealership vehicle, and then the second owner, it was probably a fleet vehicle. But of course, the Carfax doesn't say for sure. But all the maintenance was done. Everything I got to do. There's a couple little chips of paint on the hood, so I got to get those filled in. Um, yeah, very much so. I got a couple little chips on the hood that I got to get the right color pen and just fill that in. And then I got to give it get an alignment done. And other than that, it's good to go. Yeah, yesterday when we got it, and then today I was using the cooling seat, so which it gets cold. So I had to you have to turn it down to one, or like you'll freeze. But it's pretty cool. It's been 15 years since Lena and I have been trying to get me a nicer car, so it's about time. And she always gets the nicer vehicles, so I was due. But now we both have vehicles that neither of us have to worry about. So Ooh. Surprised at how bad the Saints beat Dallas. Yeah, my car that we traded in was a 2006. The whole time that Alina and I have been together, um, I've had, except for the short stint that I had, 92 or 94 Cavalier, just because I needed something that would work. Um, and then once I got my Grand Am back, I sold it. But the whole time we've been together, I've had three vehicles, not counting my motorcycle, and two of which I still had. So it was time, and I get where Alina's coming from. I mean, having a baby in the car, last thing you want is be stranded on the side of the road. But yeah, my first car was a Buick Regal. Second car was a 2001 Grand Am. Third car was an '06 Grand Prix, and then I got a '97 S10 like 10 years ago. I still have the S10. Still had the '06 until yesterday. And now I got a train. Toyota Sienna. Nice. Got mine van. Hey, I mean, as long as it works, that's all that matters. Oh, loved my S10. Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder, 5 speed. So it's. I had a buddy of mine when I was in high school that had a '98 GMC Sierra. Was it a Sierra? Let me see if it was a Sierra. I don't think it was a Sierra. It was a. Oh, it might have been a Sierra. Yeah, it was a Sierra. So his truck looked very similar to this, except for it was extended cab or cab and a half, I should say, extended cab. So his truck looked a lot like this, and so when I got my '97 S10, basically that's what I wanted to do to my truck, do to the truck, and I still want to do it. I'm going to take the bed off and swap it over to a step-side bed um, from the GMC truck, Sonoma, GMC Sonoma, maybe. Yeah, Sonoma. My bad. Um, so I'll take the step side off of a Sonoma, put it on my S10, and then do bags and all that other fun stuff. But it's so expensive. What's up, Doug? It's expensive and takes time. So yes, it's in my pocket now. Good. I hope so. But that was the whole point of when I bought that truck. I was going to be a project truck, and then of course we've used it as a truck to haul stuff off and help with moves and stuff like that. So, hey Doug, new to me vehicle. I know you guys are getting sick of seeing the pictures, but I'm excited. It's a 2019 GMC Terrain. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Had to yell at the dogs. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, finally bit me. I've got a burn on my left hand, so I adjusted how I hold the wood. Woo! Damn. I thought I got bit by my buddy's knife when I was tightening everything on Friday, but didn't get me. Haven't gotten got yet, but it will probably happen. Hope your finger is good and it heals well. I gotcha. Steelers win. Yep. What's up, Beefer? I mean, I thought that's what you meant to say, Doug. Nice. Normally I have tomorrow off, but because I'm taking off on Thursday to go help out my dad, um, I'll be working tomorrow afternoon and then Tuesday and Wednesday. What's up, Zach? The slip lock. Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw Melissa Backwoods. She was doing a bunch of Boker reviews, and the slip lock was one of them. I thought it was pretty cool. On TikTok or YouTube? Look like a zombie that needs sleep. Yeah, I stayed up a little bit too late last night. Uh, TikTok eats some crap.
All right, the party has arrived.
That scared the crap out of me. I was like, what is that? My bad.
I didn't know it was going to take that long. I was like, oh, we have a little bit before we go live. I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification on that, Doug.
So, well, she's here. I'm leaving. Bye.
Zach said you look like a zombie that needs sleep. Oh, well, stay up a little bit later. Showed off the new car
I figure.
multiple times. The new people have been jumping in. Said that it had the heated steering wheel, and Brian was like, "Oh, you big time now."
He's fancy.
P&W said he cut himself with the arc finally after 60 hours of carving.
Well,
he said it was just a small knife. It was just a band-aid.
Okay.
Big time in it right there with the heated steering wheel. I mean, I believe you, Doug. I didn't get a notification.
Hi, Brian.
Brian said he's done with the floor. He just has some trim to do.
Nice.
You bougie? I am bougie. Totalina, if I have to drive her car, I'm gonna be like, ew.
This is what the poors drive. Yeah, his car is nicer than the one I have now.
We got a good deal on it though. Got 70, almost 78,000 miles on it, and it's a 2019. But here's the kicker. Here's why it's got all of the fancy bells and whistles, to include a turbocharger. It's a Denali. Like, honestly, I wasn't really necessarily looking at getting like a Train or Denali, but when we were looking up the used inventory for the place that we got her comment from, Let's see, last comment. Nice BMW. It popped up and had a good price on it, and we have a guy. We went through the same guy that sold us the Equinox, so paid a little bit more than we were hoping, but it'll work out. It'll be fine. And no, you don't have to worry whenever I drive long trips.
Exactly.
And when we go, our next trip is going to be in October up to Virginia.
Yep.
We'll take my car. So, is it black at least? No, it's red. Immediately put the decal on it. There she is in all of her glory. We saw a black train Denali today,
Mm-hmm.
which looked good. But appreciate it, man. I feel like this would be a good show to get into.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. It's on Tuesday.
Yeah, that is weird.
Very weird.
G-Wagon market edition. Yeah, good luck with that. sir.
Gangsta.
Talk about being bougie.
Exactly. If things happen the way that we're kind of hoping that they're going to happen within the next 2 years or so, if Alina decides that she wants to go that route and gets the promotion that we think she might go after, they provide you with a company vehicle. So if that happens, I'll probably take both her vehicle and my vehicle and trade it in for something else. I don't know though. Just all depends how much they would be worth and amount of money we'll get for them and what they have available. And blah, 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 blah. No rush, no big deal. Eventually, I would like to get myself a full size truck, but the train is nice, so and it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know he was doing
Yeah, neither.
that. Tracksuit and AK. I mean, I I don't know why you wouldn't just do that. Period. You could rock that for sure. District's coming out with the new season October. Ever since they redid them, I just don't like them.
Yeah, not as good.
It's not the same. You got to have dude as the host.
Mm-hmm.
Or hell, even the dude from Beyond Fact or Fiction. Bring him in. Like,
Yeah.
so many choices. They're just like, nah, we're not going to. Yeah, freaking San Francisco lost to Minnesota. Cincinnati lost to KC by a point. Arizona stomped. Right. Pittsburgh won. Did you not have everything squared away?
I just had to sign a couple things.
Oh. So, how much is my motorcycle insurance going up?
So that's how much it's gonna be a month.
What we were paying before?
$12.
Oh.
That's what she was like. That's probably like bare bones, but now you're like good. So if you got into an accident or you hit somebody that was uninsured or someone who's uninsured hits you, you're covered there. Also covers coverage for personal property. So like if you had your backpack full of stuff on the bike and someone stole it, that's going to be covered now.
That's cool.
You'll have roadside assistance. So if you got stuck like in a ditch or something like that, so this is much better and it's still cheaper than what we were paying. So,
But yeah, altogether.
yeah.
I don't think that's racist.
Why would that be racist?
I mean, you're just trying to communicate to people. Like, now, if you said like puto or something in that, well, yeah, sure, that'd probably be considered racist. But just writing out in Spanish, that's not racist at all. But I had something in my beard. No, it's just white hairs. Oh. Yeah, that's what I would do, dude. I would write it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why that'd be called, or why you would be called racist for that.
That's dude. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I got the. We stopped at Publix earlier today, and I got the Oreo Coca Cola cookies, and then I tried the Oreo Coca Cola drink, like soda. The cookies are really good. The soda is okay. Tastes kind of like Oreo, but the Oreo cookies taste more like Coca Cola than the Coca Cola drink does. Like
The Oreo cookie bomb.
that's what I said. The cookies are good. The soda it was okay. He and Debbie said I like the Oreo Coke. He also said I made that sign yesterday, and when I came to work today, there was a complaint from someone about the sign saying it was racist. Of course, my boss does not agree, so I'm good. I think they're just have a burr up their butt.
Yeah, so the Coke, which we don't drink regular sodas
No,
hardly at all. She does more than I do, but like it's once in a blue moon, I'll have a sip of something just because I'm trying. For me, no, I get the Coke Zero, but it tastes like you took a Coke and mixed it with the liquid sweetener that we had in the 90s, which that's your thing, whatever. But I was just like, holy shit, is that sweet? Like
yeah.
super sweet. There we go. Sweet 10. Forgot about that shit. What was it?
It's a artificial sweetener.
Well, yeah, no shit. I could have told you that. It's Pillsbury. Jesus. Forgot about that shit. I don't even know if they still make it.
I doubt it.
It's not looking good. In the
Now,
1960s, Pillsbury added Sweet 10 made with,
cyclamate.
which became the most popular artificial sweetener.
Now it looks like it's just sweet and low, 0 calorie liquid sweetener is what is popular now, I guess.
Stevia.
Sugar, alcohol, and compound extract. So it was just liquid stevia essentially.
Super sweet. Blast from the pan.
So yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thread me with a good time. You're fired.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, we got to put that Those 2 packages, though.
Yeah.
So I can take them on my way to work tomorrow. Because I'm gonna stop and get myself some food and then going to work. What am I gonna eat? I don't know. Or I may just have a couple of here. I'm undecided. But it feels good outside.
Yeah, they were just out there.
But it feels good outside.
And we went to bark at stuff.
Yep.
And Blue wants to go find some more mold.
Yep.
You tell him about that?
Nope.
Blue found a mole in our yard yesterday. And now all day today, he's been searching the yard because he's convinced that he's going to find more.
God damn. Yeah, I literally just sat down and Lena was like, Chris, Blue has a mole. And I was like, oh God. So I went out there and I told him, and like as I walked through the door, he was shaking it, and I was like, just drop it. And he dropped it, and I brought him inside and I went to go pick the thing up. And I guess it's just because of the nature of the way that their body is made. Because I mean, obviously they're digging, but like way heavier than they look. Like I pinched of course it was dead. I pinched the skin with a towel. I went to go pick him up, and I was like, Jesus Christ! It's a good doggy though. Get them moles out there. He's never done it before, but there was no like blood marks. He didn't bite or anything like that. Just played with it to death. So I pinched his skin and flipped him over the fence. Said, "Yeet." I can't believe somebody like called you racist just for trying to communicate. Like, that is so dumb. That's why we got to build the Mexican wall. Keep the illegals from calling us racist. Just joking, of course. It was one of the biggest arguments that I ever got in with my mom. That she's like, "We need the wall." No, we don't. Way more expensive than what we need to be spending on it. And there's better ways to make immigration work better.
That's true.
For
PNW.
sure. I tried to explain to my mom that back in the 50s, we didn't really have an immigration problem because people were allowed to come over the border, work, and then go back home. So there was really no incentive to cross the border illegally unless you just wanted to move to this country, and then you did that legally. Um, it wasn't all these tax incentives and everything else that made it lucrative um, to come into this country legally. So it's just like I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a politician. Probably don't have all of the facts and numbers like they do, but I still don't think that spending billions on a wall to deter people is the best use of funds.
Right.
Whereas you could change policy, um, potentially make an easier route for citizenship, legal citizenship, um, and stop giving all these benefits to people that don't want to come into this country legally.
Mm-hmm.
And that would fix a lot of bullshit. But like I said, I'm not a politician. What do I know? But I got a fancy new ride. Just not effective.
I didn't know she had a baby.
She's had like 2 or 3 since last time we talked about her. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. Yeah, so my dad on Thursday, I forget how long he told me that it would take. So my dad back in 2001, I think it was, had disc fusion surgery. So he's had that fusion in his back for 23 years, plus scar tissue and everything else. Well, it's either the next disc up or the next 2 discs up need to be fused. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the old fusion out and then fuse everything that needs to be fused. And I'm sure he's going to be hurting.
Yep.
So I'll go down there Wednesday night and then take him to Nashville on Thursday. Go back to his house, take care of the dogs, and wait until I hear what's going to happen with him. They're probably going to keep him overnight Thursday. So then Friday I'll go pick him up. I believe that should be requirements for citizenship. Learn the language and history of America. Absolutely. I agree 100 times over. I mean, Alina's dad, aunts and uncles, grandmother and grandpa all came here legally.
Yep.
And
And they had to
so
do all that same stuff.
they had to learn the history, they had to learn the language.
They had to take the citizenship
Yep.
test, all that fun stuff. So
Wasn't like they were getting bussed into different states and given thousands upon thousands of dollars and a free place to stay.
nope.
So
I can't remember what my dad said whenever they first came over here. I think he said they stayed with somebody that they knew in until they like found a place that they could like rent or whatever.
my father-in-law has his citizenship. He's had his citizenship for forever.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend, she's Canadian. She has her citizenship. So it's like there's really no reason not to get it unless you benefit more for not having it.
Yeah.
Which is the case that we're in.
Yeah, exactly. My dad also came over here in the
70s?
late 60s. He was born in 58. So like late 60s, early 70s. So I'm sure that like obviously things were different back then, but you still had to do like there was a whole process that you had to do
For
in
sure.
order to become a citizen. So, but I mean, they did everything.
ain't like it is now. And in no way, shape, or form, I don't want anybody to get confused that I'm saying, oh, it's illegal immigrants and blah, 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 blah. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you're going to do something, you should do it the correct way. Yeah, I agree. And I mean, honestly, if what I've heard is true, which, like I said, I'm not in the government, not illegal, but like, if people are making as much money as what people say that they're making, I don't fucking blame them.
Yeah.
I'd do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, why not?
That's crazy. Adrian's mom and dad.
As soon as I opened up TikTok earlier, it was all that. Like I scrolled through like several videos and it's all my TikTok.
Retro stars are out. I have to try and see if we can get a hold of them.
Yeah, they're only available at It's Sugar, which is a candy store. There's one in Franklin, I believe, at the mall in Springs.
I thought you
And then
said they
Cracker
were,
Barrel.
oh, that's what I was about to say. I thought you said they were at Cracker Barrel.
Those are the only two places that they have
That's
the
fine.
retro sours out at.
Really good Cracker.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Cracker Barrel is going to be easier for us.
Forgot about it. I took my medicine, so that's what I was up doing.
Ah.
But that's- Yeah, my grandfather's widow, which was his fourth wife, she still lives in Chihuahua, Mexico, and they met just because of the industry that he was in Canada. She somehow had citizenship in Canada, but not the U.S. So then she came into the U.S. illegally, got caught, and booted. And Grandpa, even though they were married, up until they moved to Chihuahua, Mexico, he was trying to get her citizenship, and he couldn't because she had already fucked up. So I have a step grandmother that lives in Mexico that I haven't talked to since my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Joe's a good guy. I like him.
Oh.
Damn. Wait. Hell yeah. Hopefully. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, my favorite song on that channel is Daydreaming of Taking.
Is he the one that told you about
Yeah.
that? Of course he would. Why am I not surprised?
I that's what I said to him. I was like, dude, we've heard so many of these songs.
Yep.
So I did That's a fucking ugly baby. Don't test me, bitch. I think I just shit in my pants. I farted. It was liquid. There's another song I played. These must have like changed or so. Yeah. Let's see here. What? I don't have any of those on my channel. Yeah, so okay, that was weird. When you type in obscurest vinyl, it's just a bunch of random shit that pops up. Boom. You can do something
Been practiced. That's so
like price check death threats. Um, my God. Do. Every dong has its day.
I gotta set a city on fire.
God damn.
Reason for a confusion.
Contusion.
Oh, contusion. Okay. The Hawk Tuah song is catchy.
Really? Pulling out my pubes. She loves them out.
That was my wiener.
The secrets your asshole keeps. Farting in my bedroom all alone. Getting them off his little butt.
Time to take a shit on the company side.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Daydreaming about taking a huge dump.
Oh, rubbing and tugging on it. I think that you told me about that one.
Yeah, I don't think I played it. But no, there was one that I played earlier, which I'm not seeing that it's like I shit in the shower and in parentheses it says waffle stomp. It's just good old timey fun. But I still just have so many questions with that first song. I glued my balls to my butthole again.
Yeah.
Why again? Why'd you do it to begin with?
Oh my God. What did I do? Yeah, how you do it more than once is a mystery to me.
And how'd you do it?
Right. But that song is catchy. It's stuck in your head.
Super catchy. It's an earworm. Yeah, that butthole song was like super popular on TikTok for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Several of them have been.
Yeah, they also are on TikTok, so they'll post up like different clips of the songs.
Well, I invited you to the broadcast. Why?
Who did?
Hail Army,
P&W said so many gems.
right? They're not popping up on TikTok. I'm already following them.
I was like, I know they're on TikTok.
Oh, poop. I shit myself. Oh, fuck. I set them up all. Good deal. Do not have TikTok or X. We don't have that.
No.
I'm on TikTok. It's easy to dopamine mine by just doing that. And I've got 819 followers on TikTok.
Oh.
Once I hit 1,000, I can go live on TikTok. Crazy. On Instagram, I'm at 633. But we'll see if something happens on either front. It is mostly what's up, T? I mostly got on TikTok so I could try and promote what we do. What's that?
My vitamins. I don't know.
Oh, he's wearing gloves. Okay. Data. Don't do that. Bye bye, gas can.
Right.
Very curious what that is. Better knock that shit off.
For what?
I don't. Juicier, did I tell you that he's got another accuser? I don't know. Aww.
OCD 4EDCY.
I have no idea who that is. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Sure. I subscribed.
Oh, I guess the Makers Syndicate this year already happened because Rebecca and James went up there. Indianapolis was nice. The Makers Syndicate show was in a beautiful place with great people all around.
Well, then why did it say it was on the 17th?
Was that from last year?
Uh,
That might have been.
it was yesterday.
That makes more.
It's the same day.
Oh, James posted that just 3 days away. I do believe there's still tickets available. Scroll back down. For the Maker Syndicate show Sunday. Okay, so it was today.
Tis what it is. We. Yeah, I subscribed. Ruby! Contract them. Why?
Yeah, she got a bark at it. Because why not?
So you're saying OCD has an alcohol problem?
No, PNW said he has one.
So why can't you watch OCD? I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, I'm confused.
Sometimes you gotta connect the dots for Chris.
With a marker or a crayon, either way.
I
Okay.
gotcha.
That's what I was wondering. That's unfortunate.
They drink in the yard and it with me, so I don't want to anymore.
I gotcha. I'm assuming that it's very blatant. We tried to not be so blatant.
Yeah. I'm drinking static water right now. So.
I'm drinking regular water.
The good Costco brand.
Usually Fridays we'll have a couple. You need a better habit like crack. Yes. Don't drink beer. Be a man. Do cocaine. Just had to have the drinking discussion with my mom yesterday. I was sitting in ER watching them fucking IV. Jesus. I hope she's doing okay. That's intense.
Yeah.
Now, Alina and I have already talked about it. And obviously, when she gets pregnant, no drinking. I probably won't drink either during the pregnancy. Not gonna say that I'm not gonna drink at all, but it'll probably be few and far between, just because it's not fair. Well, I mean, that's good.
Now to make sure that she actually does that, though.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing. My mom has had issues with alcohol my whole entire life, so that's something that like I've always wanted to make sure that I never had a huge issue with. Like, yeah, we'll have a couple of drinks or whatever, but it's not like we don't drink it all day every day, and that's what it was like for me growing up, living with someone that just does that constantly, like
I still don't know if she's sober or not.
I don't think so, not 100% anyway. Do I think that she's
Slowed down.
yeah, I think she's for sure slowed down, but not.
She was drinking every day.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you get to a certain point of addiction, it's not a big deal. But like, I couldn't even fathom intaking that amount.
No.
So P&W, how long have you been sans alcohol? If you don't mind me asking. We're getting into some interesting conversation.
Right. Therapy time.
Yeah, for sure, Brian.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, having a drink or two every now and then, or like on a Friday, whatever, when we're live, like that's fine, but never wanted to get to that point.
Alcohol's hard to beat even after 5 years sobriety. I still stay away from looking at it after. Damn. Well, congrats, man. Fair enough, T. Yeah, for me, the 3 months that I took off from drinking at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, like, it was hard at first, just kind of like breaking the habit. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Not as big of a deal as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It's like you get to the point where you're like, okay, this is the new normal. Meh, whatever. Not saying that there wasn't any time during that I wanted to drink, but it was a different mentality. My father and grandfather were alcoholics. It never really appealed to me. I drink nice fruity drinks socially. Very rarely drink outside of social situations. Nice.
Yeah. When you grow up seeing it and seeing like people in your family or parents or whatever, like it's just hits a little bit different. Then whenever you become an adult, you're like, I don't want to do that.
Nice. That's another hard one to break.
Yeah, that one was. I mean, now granted, we do vape, so we just kind of swapped out one habit for another. But
Well, it's hard because I mean, obviously, best thing to do is don't get addicted to things in the first place. But like with me, because like we've talked about it, Alina, when she gets pregnant, she'll either go to zero nicotine or just stop vaping. And I would love to do that with you.
I mean, I don't expect you to stop vaping.
Well, I would love to do that with you, like support. Um, but nicotine has been shown in so many studies to be so beneficial for people with neurodivergence. Um, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to be without nicotine in some form or fashion. I still crave a good dip like every single day. My problem was the same as my family members. Once you start drinking, you don't stop till you're shit
Yeah.
faced and pass out. Yeah, exactly. That's been one of the biggest things for me to kind of learn is to really slow down and pay attention with like how much you're drinking or what you're drinking. Some days I'm better at that than others, but uh, I've I've gotten a lot better since going to therapy um, and opening up about like, hey, I have a tendency to overdo it. Check your IG. That's what I was busy doing.
He said, "I don't call me sober." Thing.
Hell yeah, man.
Nice.
That looks good. It's all official and shit.
Mm-hmm. Those are fancy.
As a graphic designer, but yeah, for for anybody that has an addictive personality or um, and usually typically see that with people who are on the spectrum um, or neurodivergent in any form or fashion. It's you have to dive deeper into it and find out like, well, why do I do the things that I do?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I mean, 2 3 years ago, every weekend I would just get obliterated and then start crying because I was emotional and I wasn't working through my shit. Now I've been working through my shit, and it's been easier to not have to reach that point or feel like I need to reach that point. So, also hangovers suck, and they get harder the older you get to get
Mm-hmm.
over. So, the vicious cycle, like when you get drunk the night before and then wake up the next day and to feel better, you drink more.
Yeah.
Still end up feeling like shit at some point in time. Thanks, brother. It means a lot. I'm always super critical of my designs. Those took me about 2 hours because I kept changing. It happens. I'm no way, shape, or form am I an expert on it on graphic design. I just do it. But my boss is telling me all the time, "Well, you should change this or change that. We don't do it this way." I'm like, she's also an old school designer, so some things have changed. But
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that was one of my biggest fears. I mean, after you've done something for so long, I mean, just like coming off of anything else, I was I was fully expecting that there may be some repercussions. Um, but I mean, I was a little anxious um, first like couple days, but that was about it. And I was like, sweet, I was expecting way more than that. Well, welcome to my TED Talk. I actually was was going to school for graphic design originally. Um, well, art with graphic design, and I was able to tailor my degree to a certain point where I could get uh, my bachelor's in advertising, and then I got minor in art. But I was able to focus on a lot of graphic design stuff towards the end of my college career. So Not an expert, but
Expert-ish.
I do know a little bit. If I can find it and pull it up, I'll show off my graphic design resume. It should be in stars. Sure is not. What? What is that all about? And that's from 2018.
Oh,
I'm assuming that we picked that. Get it. More importante. They're not all important. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Just made me think of that song. That's funny. Let's see here.
I mean, you can search and type in resume to see if it pops up.
Don't know that that's necessarily what I called it, but forgot about that. Oh, that's not it.
Scroll back down to the first one. Click on the Word document. No. I was Group more work cycle. So Jalissa and I are on a big ass boat.
Sweet.
Are you gonna play that song? I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast. And bam. So this was the creative resume that I did. That was my old Facebook business page, but I thought it was pretty cool. I guess we changed it, or maybe I knew we had already knew where we were moving, so I was able to put that on there.
Yeah.
You know, else having audio issues, voices are a little crackly.
That's pretty creative.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Very classic. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're trying to get a job as a graphic designer, you want something that's like gonna stand out. And so that's why I was like, well, yellow. Let's do it.
We said I got 2 weeks before a week vacation.
Hell yeah.
The only vacation time I have coming up is when we go to that wedding in October, and that's it. Then I'm out of vacation time. Well, I might be getting an extra vacation day at work for United Way participation stuff. Because if we hit 100% participation, everybody gets a vacation day to use, an extra
Sweet.
day. So I might end up having an extra day.
Should be nice for our anniversary.
Surprised you didn't get a C and D from Nintendo.
I don't think that I gave that resume out to a whole lot of people.
Brian said Times New Roman double space. That's my style.
Yeah, I think that because I got out of college and we already had the apartment ready to roll, and Alina was working at Verizon, so I just found a quick job that I knew I could do. So I ended up being a server while I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I got the job immediately after that at the vape shop, and I stayed at the vape shop for like 8 years, 7 years. So I was just like, well, I work here now. So
I get out of work on the morning of October 8th and don't have to think about that place again until the 20th.
hell yeah.
Nice. You're gonna forget what you do for a job.
Yep.
You can be on vacation for so long, you're gonna be like, what do I do? How do I do this?
Oh, that was for the ticket I got.
Mm.
Ticket I got was 10, 15, 18.
There you go. I do that every week. What do I do?
Blue, stop licking.
Ruby
Ruby, stop licking.
is looking for phone.
Everybody stop licking.
You're no fun.
Jeez. Blast in the bath. So many old emails.
So does my boss every week. He's like, what do you do here again? It's so annoying. My boss tells me he was hoping I wouldn't show up. Damn.
That's intense. Welcome to PayPal. Don't need that. Don't need that. Gee. 231.
Oh, I have a lot. But I like already went through and like deleted a bunch of stuff. But
Well, I keep on having that message pop up going, you're almost all.
oh yeah,
So, all right, I'm back. I'm focused. Eighth to the 20th. That's quite a vacation.
I don't know. That's what I was saying. He's gonna go back to work and not know how to do his job.
I'm installing your Glow Ranger eye on my hat this week. Hell yeah. I need to talk to Glow Ryan and see if they want to do a collab. They liked my patch idea.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards better not steal it. Bunch of great guys, though. They were super nice to talk to. Like, would you put your glow into my life?
Would you blow me? I
I'd glow so hard. Yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
yeah. Well, at least you can still take a vacation though. Like
Huh. Funny. Yeah, it's always nice when you can take time away from the everyday
bullshit.
bullshit. I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and it's paid. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's the best. Then you'd be like, I'm pooping and getting paid. I know when we got married, we were both getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, everything we did, I was like, this is great. And she's like, why? And I was like, we're getting paid.
Yeah, you're like
Literally everything I said, I was like, oh, that's a cool feeling, getting paid to do blah, blah, blah. Probably by then, she was probably like, shut up.
getting paid to get married.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't a ton of money, but it's still the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have anything else?
Nope.
I don't think I do either. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight and joining us for our live. We will see everybody on Friday. No, we will not be going live Friday. Alina may go live Friday. I could always jump in. Maybe. I'll depend. But we probably won't go live on Friday because I'll be at my dad's house. So we might go live on Sunday. It just all depends on how my dad does and when I can come home. So,
Yep.
Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you when we see you. Deuces.
Bye.